Welcome to the 8th installment of our Masterclass series, where we dive deep into the art of organizing a successful office party. This episode is specifically focused on efficient setup and logistics for a memorable office or corporate event. There's a lot more involved than just sending out invitations. One pivotal aspect that often gets overlooked is the menu planning. Yes, you heard it right, the office party menu. The menu is not just about satisfying taste buds, but also plays a substantial role in setting up and logistics. A well-planned menu sets the tone for the event. It can be the difference between a dull, dreary meeting and a lively, engaging gathering. Whether it's a formal sit-down dinner or casual cocktail party, your menu can influence the overall vibe of the event. Moreover, an efficiently planned menu can streamline the setup and logistics. From planning for space constraints to managing equipment, a thoughtfully curated menu can make the process much smoother. With the right food and drink options, you can optimize the use of available space, reduce waste, and keep the party flowing smoothly. Lastly, a well-planned menu can make the event memorable. After all, who doesn't remember a good meal? A diverse yet cohesive menu that caters to all taste buds can leave your guests talking about the party long after it's over. So, are you ready to get to grips with planning an office party that's not just fun but also logistically sound? Let's dive into the specifics of our top 10 tips for efficient setup and logistics, starting with planning for space constraints in our next segment. Stay tuned! Let's dive right into the heart of the matter. Here are the 10 best ideas for an efficient setup and logistics at your office party. 1. Start planning early. The early bird catches the worm, and in party planning, the early planner catches the best deals, the best venues, and avoids last-minute stress. Understanding your space is our second tip. Before you start planning, make sure you have a clear understanding of the size and layout of your space. This will help you decide on the number and type of food and drink stations. Third tip is using disposable utensils. To minimize cleanup efforts, consider using disposable utensils. They also reduce the risk of breakages, which can be a real party downer. Fourth is separating food and drink stations. Not only does this prevent traffic jams, but it also helps in better space utilization. Plus, it allows your guests to freely move around and interact. Ensuring all equipment is working is our fifth tip. There's nothing worse than realizing your coffee maker or sound system isn't working right before the party. Make sure to check all equipment beforehand. Sixth is having a well-planned timeline. A timeline ensures you know what needs to be done when, keeping things organized and stress-free. Seventh on the list is delegating tasks. You don't have to do everything yourself. Delegate tasks to your team members. This not only reduces your workload, but also makes others feel involved. Eighth is ensuring you have a backup plan. Unexpected things can happen. Having a plan B ensures that your party will go on, rain or shine. Keep the setup simple is our ninth tip, although requiring a top-tier consideration. A simple setup not only looks elegant, but is also easier to manage and clean up. Lastly, but undoubtedly not least, clean up as you go. Don't wait till the end of the party to start cleaning. Clean as you go to avoid a mountain of mess later. With these ideas, you can ensure an efficient setup and logistics for any office party. Remember, the goal is to create a memorable experience for your guests without stressing yourself out. Now, let's move on to planning for space constraints in the next segment. Our first stop is planning for space constraints in offices. Picture this. A bustling office transformed into a vibrant party scene. Sounds challenging, right? Well, not necessarily. First, assess the space available, taking note of any obstructions such as pillars or furniture. Use this information to create a detailed layout plan. Remember, the goal is to create a comfortable environment for your guests to mingle and enjoy the party. Next, let's tackle the issue of streamlining setup and cleanup. Efficiency is paramount. Start setup early to allow ample time for adjustments. Following the party, ensure a swift and thorough cleanup to return the office to its original state. Quick tip, use disposable utensils and dishes to expedite the cleanup process. Now, let's move to the heart of the party, the food and drink station. The layout of these stations can make or break the flow of your party. Strategically place these stations to encourage movement and interaction amongst guests. Avoid bottlenecks by separating food and drink stations. Managing equipment is another crucial aspect. Ensure that all the necessary equipment is available and in working order before the party. This includes kitchen appliances, serving dishes, tables, chairs, and even the sound system. Regular checks and maintenance can prevent any unwanted surprises. Last, but certainly not least, time management for seamless execution. A well-planned timeline can be your best friend in catering. From preparation to serving, every activity should have its designated time. This helps in ensuring that everything runs smoothly and on schedule. To summarize, mastering office party catering involves planning for space constraints, streamlining setup and cleanup, designing an efficient food and drink station layout, managing equipment, and excellent time management. With these skills, you can transform any office space into a lively party scene. So, the next time you're tasked with catering an office party, remember these steps. They will not only ensure a successful party, but also make the process enjoyable and less stressful. After all, isn't that what parties are all about? Enjoyment, fun, and a little bit of magic. In the next episode, we will be exploring more exciting aspects of office and corporate catering, looking at why creating the right atmosphere is critical. Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, every party is a new opportunity to create unforgettable memories. See you next time. You next. If you found our video useful and are eager for more, we have something special for you. Emma's Catering Creatively book collection is now available on Amazon. This comprehensive guide provides a more detailed insight into everything event and catering. It's a must-have for anyone serious about mastering the art of catering. Don't miss out on this opportunity to learn from the best in the business. Grab your copy today and follow our channel here.